Oh, hey guys, welcome back. This is Steve, and I have an Atari 2600 to play with today. This thing came out sometime, this particular one, came out sometime around 1980 and was sold at Target. And the price tag reads $134.99. So these things have held their value pretty well, at least in terms of the dollar not changing on the tag versus what it sells for now, but the value of the dollar is different. We won't get into that too much on this channel. But let's get this thing over to the bench and see what's in the box. Stick around. All right, let's get this thing out of the box. First off, we have a set of paddles. Those are upside down. A set of paddles. And the cool thing about the paddles was they were connected into one plug to go into the Atari. Pretty neat. There's paddles, and then there's also a driving controller. I need to figure out what the difference is between the two. If any of you guys know, leave a comment below. Let's get these out of the way, see what else is in this box. Joystick. And this is the Atari style joystick. I know that's going to be a shock because it came out of an Atari box for an Atari 2600. But Atari kind of set the standard for joysticks back in the day, and this joystick setup is compatible with a lot of machines from that era. So, oh, look at that. We'll have to fix that. And that's actually not that difficult of a fix unless the piece is missing. And it looks like we'll have to see if the piece is missing or not. Could be. There's another piece that covers over the clip right there. So, I already know we need to fix something. What else do we have in here? The main attraction. Alright, and that's it for the box. So, this would be a 4-switch unit. There's at least 4 or 5 different variations on this machine. The Heavy Sixer, which is noted for its switches across the top, being 6 and being heavy, so they call it the Heavy Sixer. The Light Sixer, which is noted for its switches across the top and being light, which is why they call it the Light Sixer. And then this is the 4-switch variety. So this would be called the 4-switcher. Pretty dusty overall. Serial number is 82062466, and on the box we have 82062466, a matching serial number. That's awesome. So this is the right box for this machine. Box has seen better days, but you know, for being 1980, 1990, 2000, 2010, 2020 years old, that ain't too bad. Probably sitting in somebody's garage somewhere. There's a little bit of dirt and dust and stuff on it. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. That's all that we got in the box. So there are at least 2 things missing. One is the power cord, and 2 is the switcheroo device to go from this RCA jack to a coaxial type plug or a rabbit ears type plug for the back of your TV. But never fail. Let me go raid my stash and see what we can come up with. Right, the stash has been raided, and I have a couple of parts here to show you guys. Number 1 is this RCA to F adapter, coaxial F fitting adapter from RCA plug, so we've got that taken care of. And number 2 is one of these battery eliminator devices, and this guy takes 9 volts and it uses this kind of tip ring sleeve plug, and it is center positive, and this is variable power from 1.5 volts up to 12 volts. So we'll try it at lower voltages just to not shock anything and kind of warm our way up to 9 volts. But The other thing that we are missing, now we can get it plugged into the television, we can turn it on, we can verify that it at least powers up, but we still won't really know what it can do. So the other thing that we are missing is a game cartridge. And this is not just any game cartridge. This one has a USB micro and an SD card slot on it, which makes this one special. This is a Harmony cart by Fred Quimby over at Atari Age, and this allows you to put copies of ROMs on your SD card and stick it on there and then select through on a menu. So I will show you how that works. And this is actually the Encore version, which takes the micro SD cards instead of the full-size SD cards. So let's get this thing plugged in and see if it works. We have no signal on the screen because we have nothing plugged in over here. I have the video cable running over that way. We have our battery eliminator power supply doodad here. Let's get it turned all the way off, get our voltage turned all the way down, and let's see what we can do. First setting is 1.5 volts. Nothing. Next setting, 3 volts. Nothing. Next setting, 4.5 volts. Oh, there's something. And it's gone. Alright, next setting, 6 volts. Oh, we got some noise and we got some screen because there's no cartridge in there. It doesn't know what to display. So let's put our Harmony cartridge in there. That's in. Oh, we've got a menu. We got a little bit of fuzz. Let's try. Oh, it gets better or worse depending on where these switches are. There's a nice picture. That's not too bad. Okay. Next power setting. Up from 6 to 7.5. Still a little fuzzy, still comes and goes with the switch. My guess, educated or otherwise, is that this thing has a 7805 in it, which is a voltage regulator, which will convert the power down from the 9 volts that comes in down to 5 volts. And I wasn't really all that self-aware in 1977 when this thing was designed to know if like 9 volts was a common household thing. Kind of like USB chargers exist today, so it's really easy to tap into a 5-volt power source almost everywhere you go because everybody's got at least a half a dozen USB chargers. Might have been the same thing with the 9-volt chargers. That's why this thing is 9 volts, is my guess. And there's probably a 7805 in it. So we'll take a look when we get in there. We've got it set to 9 volts. Alright, picture's still a little fuzzy. And it still cleans up a bit when you wiggle the switches around. Alright, let's get the joystick plugged in. Plug it into the left controller. Something in there rattling around. We'll have to get to that. And let's go down and pick. Okay, down works, up works, left, right. Alright, so that works in all 4 directions. Down to A. And that text is, I don't know why, but the text is striped on the screen. It probably has something to do with the limited amount of memory available. So it's not that easy to read in person. And it's also not one color. It's kind of... maybe the text is all green. I don't know. Let's try A for asteroids. Asteroids for A. I got one severe case of asteroids. So let's... Black and white switch doesn't work. Oh, there's multiple games. That switch is going up by more than one at a time. Okay, that works. Let's try paddles. I always found it interesting that both paddles, you need two different joysticks on two different controller ports to do joysticks, but you can run both paddles out of the same wire. Let's do paddles. And they're not really marked as to which one's left or right, although they are pretty nice shape, ergonomic. I like it. Turn it on. And I am not doing that. It's rolling through all by itself. I can kind of interact with it. It's kind of flippy. Stop moving. Yeah, that's all the paddles doing all by themselves. So we'll have to fix the paddle. So now we know that the joystick's got something rattling around inside of it. The switches make noise on screen. The RF modulator's not too bad. The harmony cart works. The device works overall. There's something rattling around inside the joystick, and the cover's missing. And so is some of that black plastic rim there. So the joystick has seen better days. Alright, let's get her torn down and see what we can do to fix it. Alright, let's get this joystick tear down started. And let's see what all the fuss is inside this thing. Self-tapping screws. Self-sticking screws. Oh, there's some 1970s plastic came out of that one. That one's a little dirty too. Cover off. Screws to the side. Let's get that dirt out of the way so when we get new dirt we can tell the difference. Okay. We got button. We are missing the beauty ring, so we will not be able to fix the plunger, and we need a new beauty ring for that. There's our fire button spring. Don't lose the spring. And that thing that was floating around inside appears to be more of this ring up here. And we'll get rid of that too. This is a Revision 1 joystick, C017025. I'm looking at how these buttons here work. There's a little shiny piece of plastic on top that I'm not going to peel off because the joystick is in working order. Okay, well, we solved the mystery of the janky bit inside. That's all taken care of. Everything else looks pretty good in there, and the circuit board is in pretty good shape, so there's not really a whole heck of a lot to do with that. And I was test fitting. I knew that I was missing a piece or two, or three, or four. Alright, that's got a little orientation part on it. So it can only go in two ways. That makes sense, because that would allow you to spin. And it doesn't appear to matter which way you put it. It works in either of those two orientations. And there's some orientation fingers on the board. And what I like to do with these kind of screws is back them backwards a bit until they seat. And then screw them in so you're not cutting new threads. And finger tight is all you need. Alright, that's that one. Alright, what's next? Paddles! And don't be getting any ideas. Let's take apart this one. Some long screws. There's one down. You know what, so I don't mix parts between the two of them. Let's do one at a time. There's not really a whole lot of anything going on in there. 2 wires connected, 1 extra. It's 1 megohm. That's a pretty interesting design setup. I like that. Let's get in there with some cleaning products. Okay, so next step is to get the potentiometer out of the assembly. This little dial here slides right off the top with a little bit of effort, and there is a retaining nut. Grab myself a pair of pliers and unretain the nut. Detain. I don't know. Pull that off, and then the pot slides out the bottom. And that's all there is to getting that out. Next thing up is to disassemble the potentiometer. So we need a flat, stabby, pointy thing. That will be this screwdriver here. Let's see if that's open enough to get it out. And flat side lines up with the flat side. Alright, that part slides off, that part comes out, and that part comes out. Alright, now what we've got is some electrical contacts that need some cleaning. So I will get out my isopropyl alcohol and some Q-tips and start cleaning. And then make sure you clean, where is it? Not too bad. Make sure you clean the inner ring and the outer ring. Alright, that's all good. Let's get this side here clean. You can actually see some of the dirt on the contacts. And we'll need to get a brush to clean these little fingers off here. And next up is to put a little bit of lubrication down inside of this setup here. And what I like to use is some white lithium grease. And there is a notch cut in there. And that feels nice and good. Let's get those pliers and bend these clips back down. Yep, that feels pretty good. Okay. And these wires go towards the palm portion. Let's get this flipped over and get that nut screwed back in place. Get the strain relief put back in for the cord. The button put back in place. put these screws back in. Alright, that's nice and smooth now. Yeah, you can definitely feel a difference between the old one and the new one. So that one's all done. This one's got a little bit of a bite taken out of the front of it, so let's get this one here done. I'm going to put this one on speed up so you guys can watch me do it, but don't have to sit through all the pain of me explaining how to do it a second time. Smooth. Alright, let's get the desk cleaned up and get the machine out here to take it apart. So the screws are two different types. We've got some self-tapping screws for the back side, and then just some regular old screws for the front side, and the ones in the front are actually longer than the ones in the back. Remind me of that later when we go to put this thing back together, because I won't forget. Got our little love letters in there. February 5th, 1982. And that's filled with some 1982 dustiness. I'm going to give that a quick bath in the sink. I will be right back. Okay, that is sitting over by the sink drying. And look at that. No cost saving here. We actually put an actual jack on the motherboard. So that gets rid of that cable. Not really a whole heck of a lot going on here above the RF shield. Neat little way of making that look professional through the slider holes. That's not even stuck on anymore. It's just kind of sitting there. Yep. Good old tape from 1982. Well, yeah, 1982. The chips all go in different directions. 52nd week of 1981, 49th week of 1981, made by MOS Technologies, and then the 51st week of 1981. And there is the 7805 I was telling you I thought would be in there. All right, let's give this guy a nice little clean up. The dust shield has prevented dust from getting underneath of it, the RF shield. And the whole reason I came in here was to look at these switches and also because I was curious as to what was going on inside of this machine. This is a Revision 12 board made in 1980, and then it was populated in 81, and then it was tested in February of 82, and then it was shipped out the door. And this tape is not doing anybody any good. It's just disintegrating. This is probably what's contributing to those switches not making good contact. This is not a hypoallergenic hobby. But overall, this thing is in fantastic condition and probably just needs a little cleaning. So if you push it all the way down and move it, it moves great, and if you pull it all the way up and move it, it moves great. And if you let it move on its own, it's not happy. So there's not really a whole heck of a lot to it. So these are both MOS Technologies chips. Alright, let's start getting it back together. I'm actually really impressed with this little machine. Well, it seems like they put some thought into, and I realize this is like the third or fourth revision. It seems like they put some thought into, you know, the user's interface, because that cartridge is going to be shoved in and out quickly all the time. And so it's got a little bit of a well to it to sort of shape it into the direction. It's got a cover over the edge connector, so you're not going to destroy that. Switches are a little bit better, but a big deal of it has to do with the fact that they're so tall. You get some monster leverage on those switches. And if that doesn't work, we might have to desolder them and disassemble them like we did with the paddles. I wonder, while I'm here, yeah, I'd want to disassemble that all the way if I was going to do it. Desolder it from the board and get it working that way. That went in so much easier than it came out. And long screws in the front and short screws in the back, right? Knew I could count on you guys. Manufactured for Atari Inc. by Dimerco Electronic Corp. In Taiwan. You know what? We ain't gonna get any signal out of this, are we? I don't know if you guys will be able to see that all that well. No, probably not. The RCA connector on the motherboard butts right up against the case. And all they had to do was move it a couple of, I don't know, millimeters that way, and it would be not interfering. Okay, let's get her hooked back up to the TV. Let's get the other camera going. Our cartridge in the cartridge slot. Let's start off with the joystick. Let's get some power. And it was already on. All right. That picture looks a lot cleaner. Wiggling the switch around doesn't change it. Awesome. Joystick. We didn't do a whole heck of a lot to the joystick because that piece was actually missing. There's asteroids. Okay, that works. Let's check out the paddles, see how the paddles fared. Okay. There we go. A, no, B. Breakout. Well, that works pretty well. Not bad. Okay. Let's go get some youngsters and see what they think about this thing. I just hollered for teenagers to play video games.
Who are you talking to?
The camera, we're filming.
What? Oh!
Hi, camera.
Don't knock over the camera.
Okay, cool. Bex says okay, like she totally didn't knock it over 10 seconds ago.
Yes, says that like I did.
Bobby is going home. Where is home, Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby. This is Bobby. Bobby says I want to go home.
This is Bobby when a car goes by.
Nice.
This is Bobby not going home.
Is it Bean Rider?
Burning desire.
Bugs. Bugs stop in. Basketball. Ooh.
Okay. Try that. This is Breakout.
That's so difficult. I got to use it. Oh, Pog.
Gen Z specific slang.
Sorry.
Those boomers won't be able to understand.
That was insulting to the boomers. I'm so good at this!
Wow. Wow.
Oh!
Pause champ.
There
Dad
you go.
literally pause champ.
2-player.
2-player? Huh? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get to game 7. There we go. Let's try game 7.
Is it harder, easier?
Oh, you have to say go.
You have to serve, yeah.
Oh, my reflex is so good. I don't know left from right, Dad. I only managed to drive because I don't know.
Your car doesn't have a bumper.
Oh, what?
Breaks game.
I can't serve anymore.
Oh, you're out of balls.
Yeah, I've died. Oh,
All right,
quite a
let's
violent end.
switch this back to joysticks. And I have the joystick from the Commodore 64. No, it's not a Commodore joystick. It's just the joystick from the Commodore 64 that we use. Plug that one into right. Give that to righty.
I'm right? Does that mean I'm your favorite daughter?
No. You're righty.
Oh.
You're not right.
I'm
That's
not your
left.
favorite
Give that to
daughter?
lefty. All right. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, I don't get to choose.
No.
Fine then.
Casino, we're old enough to
I
gamble.
want to play poker, Dad.
I love how we both just...
How about crash dive? I thought
Yes,
they said crash
yes.
drive.
I want to crash drive.
I will be so good at that.
Combat Tank Plus.
Oh. You're gonna let me play? I was lefty.
How does one...
Do anything? That's gonna decimate you.
Oh, you got me first.
Never mind.
Ow!
Huh? How do you go forward?
Push up.
That's whack. Stop
Well, there's
chasing
only
me.
4 directions to go. Blew you off the screen.
I'm just so good. Hold on, I'm taking the long way home.
This game is
Just like Bob.
You mean by not moving? So you can curve the bullets. The shells.
Oh.
Am I out of...
Out of skills? Yes. Back it up.
Hold up, wait a minute, back it up. Something's
No. Don't contaminate.
Whoa.
Alright, so now you have some barriers.
Oh.
More barriers.
Make it harder for me.
I will chase Becca wherever she decides to. We
gone.
disappeared. We're just not allowed to play anymore.
What is this?
Oh, Ricochet.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember ricochet shells off the walls.
Where am I?
Wait,
I just keep being invisible. Never mind.
That's part of the game. You are only visible when you're sitting still. I think.
I'm sitting still.
No, you're only visible when you shoot.
Oh, in this case. Oh, what?
Through the walls.
I'm just so good. I'm just so good.
I just ran myself into a wall.
I got you again!
I'm so bad!
I'm so accidentally good! Oh.
Oh, there we go. Airplanes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just gonna run into the
And you should be able to speed up and slow down, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that was me. Very. Which one's me?
I'm the red one.
The one who doesn't look like I know what I'm doing.
So, both of us?
One direction. Oh, well, you know, that works out for me. Ow.
I'm not turning!
And neither am I. Yes!
Stop killing me!
I don't need to turn. I just need to be randomly good enough.
Hmm?
Oh, am I the tanker?
No, I'm the tanker.
I was about to say, no way I died that
I'm so
easily.
broken.
You can barely see the ammo.
But I have bigger.
Yeah, if only you could actually shoot.
Well, she does have you 3-1.
I can't move. I think Leah's joystick is better than mine.
Blame it on the joystick.
I just did. This is so confusing. It's like you turn left to go right and right to go left.
You turn left to go left, even though you're headed north-south instead of east-west.
Helpful.
Maybe just trying to avoid my fire, Becca.
I was trying to get into your line of fire so I could kill you.
The dog's gonna knock the camera over.
Colby.
She's like right underneath the tripod. Oh, did you see that?
Oh wow, it's 11-1.
I'm winning.
I'll fix that.
Thanks, Dad.
Alright, let's try another one. Go to S for Space Invaders. Mom's favorite game.
Smurf. Did I act?
That was me.
Yeah. And that's that copyright we have to play. Dad can't deal with the Smurfness.
Go to
S?
It's Smurfalicious. Smurf your way on down to S for Space Invaders.
For Smurf, escape from Gargamel. That was an accident.
Gargamel.
Yeah, escape from Gargamel. Escape, because I pronounce things.
Snoopy?
Snoopy? No. Suicide mission?
Slot machine. Slot machine.
Seahawks.
Space Invaders, come on.
What the?
Is only one person flying?
I think you're the E.
Can you shoot?
No?
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe Leah shoots. I got one.
I'm shooting. What did we
Okay.
tell you about avoiding?
Clearly you're not good at this.
Avoiding?
Becca, that would be funny if it was a joke.
Out of lives. That was Space Invaders. Do Pigs in Space, because Pigs in Space is a more modern game that has a Space Invaders-esque feel to it.
Wow. Starring me. Mwah.
Pigs in Space!
Atari. Ha.
Alright, push the fire button. Nope, go back to the first pig.
I like that pig though. That pig's cute.
Go back to the first pig. Bonus points if you can name all 3 pigs.
What?
You got shot right away, good job. You got shot right away, good job.
I'm turning into a chicken.
Boom. Don't go back
You
to
won't
get
let
me.
me shoot.
The sad little cries of the dead ducks.
Nice.
This game is so fun.
Okay, now try Pitfall.
Ooh, I've
Ooh.
played that
Ooh.
before. You swing.
Yes.
You swing and you jump and you feel like Indiana Jones,
Iconic.
but it's not copyrighted.
I
Iconic.
think this came out before Raiders of the Lost Ark. But you know who was the star of the commercial for Pitfall? Am I boring you? You know who the
It's past my bedtime, Dad.
you know who the
Pitfall 2?
star? No, just regular Pitfall should be in there too.
You said they were alphabetical.
I did not.
Yeah.
I said they were sorted into folders that were alphabetical.
What?
There we go.
Wow, Becca gets to
So-
play.
Jack Black
That guy.
is the one who starred in the commercial.
They're coming for me. Oh, I'm still alive. Cool.
But not.
Not do. Wow.
Way to go.
That's a
Climb
brick
up this
wall.
brick wall.
It's a brick wall, Becca. No
You're a
matter how many
brick
times you
wall.
slam your head into it.
Becca often argues with brick walls.
So, Leah today, we were upstairs, right? And she thought she'd kick me extremely hard in the head. So, any of my failures are because Leah gave me a concussion.
Okay. Concussions are good for you.
Scorpions.
Over the log and into the tar pit. Perfect.
It's a scorpion.
It,
Walk right through that log.
it gives you... What does Mom always say? Grows hair on your chest. Concussions are good for you.
So why don't you just voluntarily jump into the tar pit?
I don't know how to grab the thing.
Well, it has to be within range first. That's always a plus. But you're out of time on that one. Let's try River Raid.
River Rage. It's like Road Rage, but on a river.
Use your turn, shaking off.
The things Leah gets mad about. Oh, this thing.
Fuel.
I need for my plane
You
computer
need a plane first.
So Dad play this game. Yeah.
There's a plane.
Pew pew pew.
Oh.
Never mind.
Ow.
Pew pew pew.
I think maybe this isn't for you.
Look, I can collect fuel, bro.
That's the only thing you're good at.
Pew pew. I'm hitting the pew pew button.
Oh, wow. Back with the skills to pay the bills.
I don't have very expensive bills. I have to shoot that guy.
I must shoot this guy or I will die trying. It is the Klingon code of honor.
Sulfur? What? Fuel. Just to ensure that I always have enough
Your
fuel.
banking needs help. And I didn't mean the riverbank.
Her turns are just as uncoordinated in the game as they are in real life.
My turn coordination is perfect. The perfect use of yoke and rudder.
Pac-Man.
Dad's like, ignore.
I'm kind of writing a rip-off Pac-Man if you squid.
Plaque attack? Dentist's nightmare.
It probably was.
Oh, I remember this thing.
Really? Ah.
Turn it down some, Leah.
What?
Turn the volume down.
Oh.
So, good day.
That's good.
Look, sandwiches. And you can't eat the walls, unlike your game.
I thought these were pellets.
Power pellets are the 4 in the corner.
So what are these?
Wafers.
Wafers. Yeah, see?
They're
They're over here
cookies.
eating cookies. I will have you know that I feed my dogs a healthy diet of sandwiches. Ooh, box! Must get box before I die. Because it'll go away. Yeah!
Is that the first time you got the box?
Without dying. And then I died.
The gem?
That's when I died.
A score of 200.
Hey, good score. Good score, good score. This is probably the farthest I've ever gotten in Pac-Man. And then we go on
Becca's
to
like-
Ghost Invaders. Evaders.
Alright, and now a game that I never played but is ultra popular is Yar's Revenge.
Yar?
Yar?
Yar's Revenge.
I'm assuming that
Ah,
starts
how
with a
dare.
Y.
It's the only game that starts with Y.
This is Kermit the Frog.
Got a game
Copyright
from
1981.
1981.
What have you done? My Yar is gone.
The button.
Atara.
Can I go through there?
I don't know. Can you shoot?
I'm trying. Oh yeah, that's me. Should probably avoid that. Whatever that is, we're gonna avoid it.
It's coming after you. Good job avoiding it.
It wasn't
Top
avoiding me.
notch. Oh, you can see my reflection.
Oh great, now she's got a mirror and a microphone.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so used to having the
Try
camera
going
pointed
through
in
it.
my face. Oh.
I think you got shot on the other side. Did you run into a bullet?
Yes, very specifically, right into the bullet.
I'm over here trying to focus, and you're hitting me in the head with bits that yeah.
He's helping my
I can't
concussion.
shoot. It won't let me shoot.
Probably can't shoot and move.
Ooh, ouch.
Ooh, theory. Make it shoot itself.
done well, Becca.
I'm avoiding this, like, heat-sensing bullet thing.
Oh, okay. You were shooting backwards.
This game is fun, I have to say. I don't know where that... Ah!
Sounds like an air conditioner that needs help.
Like ours?
Since we don't have one, yeah.
But we had 2. Shoot me!
Alright, what's more fun, this or Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Don't hold back.
Mario Kart or Super Mario 3 on my Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, Leah.
That's what we've been playing this whole time. I'm almost done World 1.
Almost. She's only been playing it for the past 6 years.
That's a
Come on,
lie.
shoot the dude. Shoot the dude. Get the dude!
Wow,
Anger
management.
This is more fun than the other games have been. I hit the bullet thing. I have 1 life left. No. Let me
Okay,
play.
as long as it's not going to start over.
I don't know how to shoot this guy. I mean, is my job to just get rid of the red?
No. Shoot the guy.
It's just, he's trying to kill me.
Well, yeah, you're trying to kill him too.
Yeah, but like, it's
That's
not
against
good
the Prime
fun.
Directive.
Death is not interference.
Okay.
You're not really altering the trajectory of that. You're just ending the trajectory of that.
Fuck that.
Get in there and try and shoot that thing.
See, it moves.
Yeah.
I have to stand at an angle because I can't shoot if I'm moving. It's coming.
The Borg is coming.
This little bullet thing, it just like tries to murder me. And I have to like cross through this way. No, bullets slightly dangerous. Oh, it's turning purple. This game! I don't understand! I did everything right!
Except you don't know how to play, so you don't know that you've done everything right.
You know what? That's not the point of this. Look at that. Ah! 520-44.
Game over. Last game, the best game ever. This game was so awesome that they actually got permission to dig it out of a landfill. Go to the E's.
I want to be in tunnel.
Everybody watching is like, I know exactly what game this is.
How do you go back?
Hit that button there.
Is it called Elephant Attack?
No.
I'm
The first one.
Okay.
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
It's better than the movie.
He's so cute!
He's derpy.
So are you. Oh my gosh. He almost looks like...
What?
Extends neck. What?
You only have so many steps you can take.
It's a countdown timer.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm done extending my neck, thank you. I'm stuck in a hole.
Can
Nice.
you possibly extend your legs?
It's a nice trot that he takes.
Look! I'm flying! I just
You
fell
went
into
back
the
down in
hole.
the hole again.
I'm flying
I think it's the same hole.
away.
Cool. Extend neck and fly again. Okay. Go.
Stop falling in the hole.
I know you like
That's
being
Not
dark
the
and all
object
alone.
of the game.
Ah!
Stop
This
falling in
evil
the hole.
person is chasing me.
How do you fall in said hole?
You
She just walks right into the big dark spots on the screen.
Who is this person and why are they chasing me?
I don't know. Try walking off the screen.
I have to stop flying first.
Yeah.
Wearing
was
a yellow
scary.
raincoat. Oh my god, it's a girl!
She took
Merged?
you.
Oh my god.
She took you.
She just put me in jail and I was just like, nah fam. Oh no,
Alright,
it's just
so,
a yellow raincoat.
See the arrows?
Oh, it wants me to go up there. It says there's an E there. Okay, I'll go this way. Let me eat my pellet real quick. And
Oh,
what
get
is
that thing.
that?
Don't know.
extend neck, and fly away.
If only you could fly that way in real life.
I mean, that is literally how he flies. Okay, I'm done extending my neck now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ah, this lady's gonna take me back to jail.
Not if I fall in a hole first.
Like his self-defense mechanism.
I can't even tell you if this game is good or bad.
She can't go across the hole. She's like, I'm stuck, you little monster. Oh no!
Yeah, she can.
She doesn't fall in the hole.
Put me in jail, you creepy lady. Okay, so I've read a little bit of this book.
Oh,
See.
I see.
I read a little bit of this book, and all I know is that it was weird, and I stopped reading it. Ooh.
You read a little bit of E.T.?
Yeah, I think.
Pronoun reference.
Oh, well. Game
This
based
book.
off of book. Me. This book. Ah, stop. This lady. She's like, get back in your cage. This
Did
guy
you
You
just
just
eat
ate
the
it.
man?
You just
Probably.
ate him.
Eat another one.
Your belly got bigger too. Might wanna.
Oh. It says go to jail. Okay, where's my lady? That's not the lady.
Where's
Ah,
my lady?
Where's my lady? I know she'll take
Where
me to
is
jail.
my lady?
No, not in the hole. Right there. Not in the hole. Thank you.
Because like, see you later, fam.
Did he just
He
take?
just changed his direction.
Oh
I
no.
think he just took the thing away from you.
And she's taking me back to jail. Like, it told me
It
to
says
go.
question mark.
And then it's
This is
yelling
great.
my name. Okay, let's go. Let's follow the instructions. Oh, never mind. It says go up again. It says
E. What does E mean?
extend neck. Little child.
Is it Billy?
Eat the child. Eat the child.
I want to hide in the house. But nope.
No, you can't hide in the house.
Go to jail.
Mommy says no.
I'm chasing this man.
Okay, and if you want to hear these two girls play more games,
Yeah. Twitch.tv/Thunder Sisters.
how's that spelled?
THUNDASISTAS.
All right.
word.
We usually just play Mario Kart. Though we got the CTGP mod, so.
If you know what Leah's talking about, add a comment in the comment section saying I speak.
Add a comment saying sub to Astrolia.
Yes, do it. Oh, sub to this random
and
guy
go-
over here in the corner.
Okay, folks, so that was pretty fun. That was the Atari VCS Video Computer System, or the Atari 2600. This is the 4-switcher model. I think that the other 2 switches are the 2 difficulty switches on the back here. So that's the Atari 2600 part. We got her all cleaned up. Let me sit that down. We got her all cleaned up. We got the RF shielding residue off of the switches. We got switches all cleaned out. We did a tear down on the paddles and we did a tear down on the joystick, but those guys back together got that working. We played with the Harmony cart, which has got an SD card in it. The SD card is just regular Windows FAT file system compatible, DOS FAT file system compatible. Load on your Linux box, load on your Macintosh, and make some folders and stick some files in it just like you think you would, and it does the thing. Just like magic, like we showed you in the video. Video cleaned up. I don't know what's next. I like it. It's a lot of fun. Brings back lots of memories. And as you saw, the kids liked it. So maybe we can get them to do some streaming with it. In order to do that best, we might have to do a composite mod. I'm kind of on the fence about the composite mod. But something to do. So maybe a future video. Thanks for being awesome.